guys, so today's video is a little bit different than what I've done in the past, but I've thought about this video quite a bit, and I really wanted to make this video to kind of display how much my horses have really affected my life and impacted my life. And especially for you girls or boys out there that really want a horse or want to get into horses, and your parents may be on the fence about it, don't really know if they want to spend the money or if it will benefit you, definitely show them this video, because the same that I'm going to say in this video goes for so many people. And I personally know people that horses have helped so much in their life. And horses change our lives every single day, and they do so many great things for people. And all I can do as a horse owner is give them the same in return. So I want to talk about how horses changed my life today. So the first one is horses gave me so much purpose and focus, because a lot of people in the world don't really have one thing that they like. You know, they don't really have a hobby or one thing that kind of differentiates them from everybody else. I know so many girls and guys at school that just kind of live life and go through the motions and just do what they're supposed to, do what they're told. They don't really have any one thing that they really strive for. And for some people, that's sports. They love sports. For some people, that's cars. They love working on cars. I mean, it's different for everybody, but horses was my thing for me. And every day when I would get up in the morning, I was excited because I knew after school day, I can't wait to go work with my horses. I can't wait to go see my horses. What am I going to do with them today? It gave me purpose to get up in the morning, get through my school day, and go do stuff with my horses rather than just being lazy, getting up, going to school, coming home, watching TV. Like, they made me want to get up in the morning and want to get through my day, and they just gave me something to focus on, something to love and something to like, rather than just being a lazy, slacking teenager who doesn't care about anything. And yeah, so horses were always my thing, you know what I mean? And some people fall out of horses, but it gives people like something to focus on for a while, if you know what I mean. So that's what horses really gave me, especially in my teenage years, because now that I am in school with so many teenagers, I look at so many of them that just don't do anything with their life and don't have any desire to go anywhere with their life and just kind of go with the flow. They're not really living life, you know what I mean? So that's what horses did for me, was they gave me that excitement about every day. So I obviously got my horses pretty young. So I got my horses when I was 7, and they were at my dad's house. Now, I wasn't at my dad's every day. My parents are divorced. I was at my dad's every other weekend and every Wednesday night. So as a young kid like that, you really don't have chores. You don't really have like responsibilities that you have to do. Horses were my responsibility. My dad bought them for me. My dad fed them and took care of them whenever I wasn't there. But when I was there, he made sure, you need to go out and feed your horses. I'm not doing it if you're here. So horses always gave me a sense of responsibility. Like, I need to take care of these animals. They're mine. And when I was about 12 years old, my dad basically said, I'm not helping you anymore. I'm not helping you pay for your hoof trims. I'm not helping you pay for the vet. You're going to have to do it on your own. And of course, at the time, I was pissed, and even still to this day, I think it was kind of crappy of him to do that, being I was so young and I couldn't get a job, and my mom was super mad about it, like, yada yada, but that's what happened. So I had to figure out what I was going to do to take care of these animals. And at the time, I only had my 2 horses, but still, as a 12-year-old, how do you come up with $60 every couple months to get your horse's hooves trimmed? How do you come up with $200 every spring to get your horses vaccinated and all that type of stuff? And it was really, really hard. Like, I struggled so much. And there were so many years, my horses never got vaccinated. I never vaccinated them one time. And obviously that leaves them at a lot more risk for diseases and all that type of stuff. But my dad said, you're doing it on your own. I'm not spending the money anymore. It gave me so much more responsibility just as a young kid, and I worked so hard. I did get their hooves trimmed. I got vaccinations once I got a little bit older, like 14, when I could, do more work for people. But oh my God, I was taking cans to the grocery store to get money. I worked at a horse ranch where I would get tips here and there. My mom would help me out a little bit, but I really more wanted to do it on my own and wanted to be independent, and that's something that really contributed to my independence now. I don't ask my parents to pay for a lot for me. I mean, I know kids at school that ask their parents for money every time they want to get gas. Their parents put money on their debit card for them. Their parents take them freaking shopping all the time. They spend all their parents' money on their credit cards. Oh my gosh. I literally don't do any of that. I'll ask my parents for money once in a while, but so much of my expenses I pay for myself. I pay for my horse's stuff myself, and I pay for most of my gas myself. My car insurance I pay for myself. So a lot of that stuff when I was younger contributed to my independence now so much. And I'm not saying all parents should just ditch their kids or whatever, but when I realized that I had to do this and I had to do what I could to take care of my horses, my responsibility skyrocketed, which has made me in turn a much better animal owner. So now that I'm older and in high school, like I said, I have horses as kind of my thing that I do that makes me different from everybody else, is that I have this one thing that I love to do and that I'm good at, and that is my hobby, which is horses. And horses have given my life so much direction, and now I really know what I want to do, because with my horses I've experienced so much more. I've gone places, I've talked to people, and horses have really kind of pushed me to do what I want to do, which is I want to go to college for a business degree so that I can, once I'm out of college, I can open my own business to do horses, to give lessons, training, all that type of stuff. So even if you don't want to go to school or do your career just for horses, horses push you to so many other things like veterinary medicine, like I said, business ownership, animal welfare, all that type of stuff. They give you so many more opportunities that for me, it's really given my life a purpose and pushed me in a certain way. So that has helped me out tremendously now, because now that I'm doing training, it's given me so many more opportunities with clients to talk to people, to work with different trainers. It's given me so many more directions that I never would have even thought of if I didn't have horses. So, and the same thing goes, I'm going to say it with kids at school. I compare myself a lot to kids in high school, because I find myself very different from them, because kids in high school these days don't have any direction. They go to school, half of them don't even give a shit about high school, or they drop out. And for me, every day I was like, I want to do this with horses. I want to open my own training business one day. I want to rescue horses and help horses. So I wanted to get through high school. I wanted to do good things in school so I could go on to college and get good grades so that I could do well and get my degree. So a lot of kids don't have that drive. They don't have that passion or, a want to do something like that. So it's given me much more direction in my life, and yeah. Lastly, horses have given my life so much adventure, and you guys have no idea, from the struggles of trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for things to the so much fun that I've had with parades and trail riding, how many new people that I've met. I've met so many people. I'm pretty sure half of my friends on Facebook are people that I've met through horses. So many resources, so many references. the bad training days, but how far I've come with my horses. I've gained so much knowledge just about life from having horses. And I've gained, like I've said, the responsibility, purpose, direction, all that type of stuff has helped me through so many aspects of life. Horses have taught me so much patience. It's all just been this huge adventure with my horses that have seriously benefited my life so much. And I know there's so many girls and guys out there that want to ride horses and want to try it and get into it because they love animals, they're drawn to animals, drawn to horses. And I seriously encourage any parents out there that are on the fence about it, just let your child try. And even if your child falls out of it or doesn't end up liking it as much as they thought, just put them in some lessons. Lease a horse for a few months. You can lease horses. You don't have to buy one for your horse or for your child. So seriously, horses come with so many benefits. It's not all just pretty little ponies and scooping stalls and all of that stuff. So really, really think about it and consider it. Don't just say, no, absolutely not, we can't, because you will really find that a lot of people gain so much from horses and that they do absolutely great things for people's lives. And yeah, so that's some of the things that they have helped me with in my life. And I really hope any parents out there that may be watching this definitely think about it, because you're really holding your child back from a lot of great things that they could be doing. So that is 4 ways that horses changed my life. And if you guys have any other video requests or questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!